The PlayStation 4 has a batch of new titles dropping this week. Obviously, all of these games that I'm going to go over in this video are playable on the PlayStation 5. Without further ado, let's get right into it. And I want to start things off with Anodyne 2, Return to Dust. Now, this is a game that dropped on PC back in August of 2019, and it looks pretty good. Has an old school look going on for it, but it seems to combine a couple of different gameplay elements. It notes, run, jump, and dive across vast, dreamy 3D landscapes, shrink into surreal 2D dungeons inside of characters' bodies, travel the world, meet strangers, people, and save the world from the dangerous nano dust. Don't miss the follow-up to the classic game Anodyne. So this is a sequel, and the first title was received pretty well as well on Steam. That one definitely had a little bit more of an old school look. This one had a very positive reception on Steam. 328 Steam user reviews, 93% of those reviews are positive, so this is one that's definitely a little bit under the radar, but one that might be worthwhile keeping on tap with. This one is due out this week, and it'll be out on February 18th. And next up, here's a game that's pretty cool, Speed Limit. This is coming from GameChuck and Chorus Worldwide Games. Speed Limit is noted to be a non-stop, genre-warping arcade experience that never slows down. No cuts, no lapses in the chaos. Speed Limit is an old-school action extravaganza boiled down to its core elements, hard, fast, and addictive. So I guess the idea of the game is to always keep the momentum rolling, and I kind of like what it's going for. This is another one with a bit of a nostalgic look going on for it, but it's definitely combining a couple of different elements that would make this game pretty unique. A thrilling genre-switching roller coaster that will test the limits of your reflexes, unlockable endless modes, no tweening, no skeletons, all graphics are hand-drawn frame by frame. The flagship of the award-winning GameChuck arcade finally available on Steam and on all consoles. So, pretty interesting title here. It is due out February 17th, another one that's not getting a ton of buzz, but definitely one I could see being up the alley of a lot of people. Okay, next up, here's a game that I've been looking at for a little bit, and that is PUSS. This came out back in August of 2018 on PC. Very positive reception here with 538 Steam user reviews, 93% of those reviews being positive. It notes insane, absurd, and intense avoid-em-up game about a cat. So obviously this is a game that's not taking itself crazy seriously. It does note the game contains a lot of flashing graphics, so that is something you'll want to know. And the game stars a cat that is trapped in another dimension. Find the way out or stay there forever. Game definitely has a charming look going on for it, and I could see this being a game that kind of gets that cult following for a little while. And again, with a solid reception on Steam already, begs that this will probably be a pretty decent release on PlayStation 4. There is a demo available on PC, so if you want to check that out, feel free. It's a very easy game to run, so no matter what kind of computer you have, chances are you will be able to play it no problem. Okay, next up, another game that just came out on PC a couple weeks ago, actually, and that is Gods Will Fall. This is a game that was published by Deep Silver. Obviously, they've put out some good stuff. It got a mixed reception on Steam with only 23 Steam user reviews, 43% of those being positive. Game probably is one where the PC release is lacking, and based on the Steam reviews posted, that is an issue that is noted. Various issues with the PC version. So let's hope it makes a better transition to the PlayStation 4, but probably one you'll want to keep an eye on and wait for a sale on if you are going to pick it up. Maybe it's a title that can make some progress over time, because Deep Silver is usually a pretty good publisher, so hopefully this one will make a bit of a comeback. And lastly, I do want to note Fallen Legion Revenants. This is coming from NIS America. This is one that is going a little bit under the radar as far as Japanese RPGs go. This is one that has really only come to my attention recently based on the fact that there are a lot of JRPGs that have been coming out, and this one has kind of fallen to the wayside a little bit, but it is coming from NIS. This is definitely going to be a game where it's targeting the more ardent JRPG fan. Even from a visual standpoint, I feel like it's going to be a hard sell for some people, but I do like the look of the game. It definitely isn't going for anything super technically extravagant, but it does have a pretty pleasing art style that I think if you're a fan of JRPG, stuff like this is going to be more comfortable to you. Obviously, one that is more, again, for the hardcore JRPG fan, not necessarily a gateway JRPG, but that's generally speaking what NIS America goes for. They try to target for those games that, yes, they might not be huge in the sense of selling a ton of copies, but the people that are into these games are probably going to dig them quite a bit. And this one is due out February 16th, and it's coming at a relatively budget price point of $39.99, so that is going to make it a little bit more appetizing, and maybe one that people are going to end up checking out just based on that. There's a demo available for this as well, so check that out if you are interested. And that's going to wrap up this one. Again, not a lot of heavy hitters this week. It's been a little bit quiet for, honestly, the large portion of 2021 so far. It's been pretty dead in terms of big game releases. I do expect that to heat up as we head into March and definitely in April, May, and June. We'll see how everything turns out, but that's going to wrap up this one. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.